ran into a house. Valanciunas. Good pass.
Over the top, Jonas. Yeah! Grizzlies answer a 9-0 Chicago run with a 7-0 run of their own. Timeout Bulls.
But a professional through the preseason and then going into the season, no minutes, but ready to step into like
great block by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas has done a terrific job.
That'll make you an all-star.
Great pass.
Yes, and a finish. Yeah.
Big fella coming out strong.
Scooney Penn on the Grizzlies bench reacted as well, but the three guys with the whistles didn't see it.
Mind the game, that can fit right into his wheelhouse, and that's all they're going to ask of him to do for this team.
Valanciunas for three, it's through. And just like that, he ties the game. Great to see him courtside, of course, on the board of the National Civil Rights Museum, so we see him around MLK Day. Valanciunas with the baseline gun to go.
17 free throws, to shoot 17 free throws in that first half. 16 for 17.
Valanciunas against Towns goes right to work in the paint. He's trying to seek out a mismatch. Gordon guards Valanciunas. Jonas on the deck, a spin, a fadeaway that's in. Jonas Valanciunas has it cooking in Orlando.
To the big fella.
Yega! That's Lithuanian for strength, by the way. Basically been a pro in Europe since he was 13.
And you see it in his games. It is a under control game as Valanciunas here is able to roll the hook across the lane. I think it's because they don't need the three. You don't need Patty Mills. You need this man right here.
DeRozan blocked.
Great block. This drive to the basket here by DeRozan, and Valanciunas comes over and Valanciunas gets the block. Big time defense there. Nobody on DeRozan.
Dillon 2 of 4 from the free throw line.
You have to play against defense, and then also the score starts to dictate what happens.
Valanciunas backs into a double team and scores anyway. Was taking 5 fewer threes this year than they did last year. Morant. Valanciunas. Good weight out by Valanciunas and a nice dime by John Morant along with Brandon Clark. But look at this pass.
You see that they're able to get around. And
it was an emotional night for everybody in the building, and particularly for us who have been so close to Mike throughout the years. You and me and Rob Fisher as Valanciunas throws it down. He will come in. I beg your pardon. Jokic is going to stay in. Millsap 17 for him, 8 here in the fourth. Valanciunas against Cauley-Stein. No call either way, and a dust for Valanciunas.
To this team early on, because it almost felt like the wins will come in that easy fashion.
Valanciunas and the Grizzlies converting a second chance opportunity. The defensive field goal percentage. Valanciunas had an open look at a three. Instead, he'll go to work against Turner. In the paint, off the glass and in.
Jaren had his hand straight up. Sabonis just kept banging into him, but you see here is going offensively. What you going to do offensively? Well, in the player's mind, then the defense becomes secondary, but Marco comes up with a nice steal there.
Morant drop feed, and Valanciunas hammers it down. Jonas with 13.
He turned the jump shot down and kept going further to the basket. Here he comes up with the steal. Nice job to reward the bigs, running the floor hard as Valanciunas.
15 down.
Also, see if they use Jaren Jackson Jr. against Bogdanovich going towards the rim at some point in time. As Valanciunas gets it to roll.
And the foul.
Nice setup there by John Morant and tight.
Down to single digits. There's Valanciunas with a wing catch and a move against Carter. He fades and fills it up. Valanciunas, and there it is. The Chicago timeout.
He's fine where 17 is.
Ball's got to go through his hands the way he's playing right now. While he's out there in limited minutes, take advantage. Guduric off the curl. Finds Valanciunas, who backhands it up and in. Valanciunas 2 for 2 from the floor.
How important he is to the development of these young players.
Valanciunas against Cauley-Stein. Nice. Takes him in the middle, swings the hook up and in. Jonas Valanciunas among the league leaders in hook shots made.
Watch the little jab step there that forces Cauley-Stein to the baseline, and then that allows.
Dylan Brooks lobs Valanciunas, a tough catch and a finish. Back to back, they've got 3 and 4 nights, all of them at home. Valanciunas goes to work on Lopez, hooks it up and in. Jonas Valanciunas now with
that shot there, you can see a little bit more air.
Clock down to 10 for Guduric. Marco.
There you go.
Valanciunas, who has not been shooting it well lately, makes one of the more improbable shots. For this Washington Wizards team, as Valanciunas gets his second bucket of the game. Morant off a curl. Valanciunas backing down, hooking it up and in. And Jonas, since that game in Chicago.
Yeah, nice drop off by Morant. Good catch by Valanciunas. And watch a little bump. Boom. Moves Meyer. Move.
Valanciunas got the step, backhands it up and in. Noel gambled on the steal, and Jonas took it to the cup. Valanciunas, once he knew he had Noel behind him, it was a straight rim run. Jonas working against Henson as the strength mismatch and hooks it up and in off the spin. Lyles an open three. And Morant, after Aldridge mistimed his leap, a lob for Valanciunas from Morant.
Third quarter. Caught the lob earlier. Beautiful setup here to
drills a three to pull Oklahoma City within 4. Valanciunas rolls and jackhammers it down against Burton. Jonas thought about another three. This time Plumlee challenges. Jonas will try again. He'll make again.
the big fella bringing his offensive game in the second half. And you watch Valanciunas. He turned down the first three, got to a better spot on the floor, and great setup by Solomon Hill.
Shot clock down to 8. Valanciunas 5 to shoot against Biyombo. Backs in, his turn and gun is in. Valanciunas.
Valanciunas here. He takes his time. He knows that the clock is running down, but he wants to get it to his spot.
Probably about high 30s in terms of percentage of shots from three. They love the three. Good roll, extra pass, and a dunk by Jaren Jackson Jr. NBA observer before the game, and he said, what Dillon Brooks is doing now, he colors between the lines better than he did last year. And Valanciunas, a three-point chance. JV with 6 and a chance for 7.
And Valanciunas is, even when he may struggle somewhat on the offensive end in one half, the second half, he usually picks it up and set good screens away from the ball to get him open. And the way that he is shooting, the Grizzlies got to commit to another good find.
Valanciunas.
Pressure or press himself to look for his own opening. 3 points on turnovers in the first quarter.
DB for 3. And the rebound, Valanciunas knocked it away, got it back. And Kyle Anderson also figuring in the offensive rebounding in the second chance score for the Grizzlies. Aldridge on a run out to close him out. Shot clock at 5. Delivery underneath. Valanciunas, yes, and the foul.
Ja Morant, he doesn't take the one-on-one situation that he has with Aldridge. He sees the duck in.
Turn for Golden State. Burks behind the green screen. Good contest and a rebound for Valanciunas. He has been fantastic here this afternoon. Lob for Jonas! And Morant gets the assist, and Valanciunas is, thank you very much.
Looking like the up-and-down Grizzlies that we've come to know.
9th assist for Morant. Best ratings when he's on the floor, worst ratings when he's off the floor. Huge difference maker. Valanciunas a difference maker. Great setup by Brandon Clark. Tries to work toward the rim. Now Valanciunas against Tristan Thompson. Jonas swings the hook, and it drops in for Jonas Valanciunas. Grizzlies with 20 paint points, including that hook by Valanciunas, who has 6.
Love to get up and down the floor and are offensive-minded.
Valanciunas, opportunistic offense from Jonas Valanciunas.
To a 80+% free throw shooter, you see Valanciunas there, able to pick up the loose one. This is a physical, hard-working center. But on the defensive side, Kemba Walker in multiple screen and rolls, he's got to be ready.
Valanciunas goes up, under, and in for the bucket against Tice.
Morant getting by Jackson. Floater not there. Valanciunas offensive rebound. Going up against Wood. Hooks it up and in.
You can match up with Jonas Valanciunas, but not able to get the and-one opportunities.
Defensive side, they have the Phoenix Suns 2 for 10 to start this game.
Dillon with a lob. Valanciunas, tough catch. And even tougher finish for Valanciunas. For a team that relies on the 3 ball. Valanciunas Wow, 360 spin and a make. Valanciunas showing it all off tonight. 4 of 5 and 8 points. 7 points. They're already 6 of 12 tonight.
Well, we talked about no interior defense. Valanciunas must have also read the scouting report. Feet set.
Randall loses it. And Valanciunas is hurting on the other end. Slow to get up. Took a knee to the lower abdomen. And now they throw the pass to Jonas, who jams it. Hammer, nail, coffin. This baby is over.
Jaeger.
Morant against Holiday. Now Valanciunas against Favors. Backs him down, spins, reverses it up and in. Jonas Valanciunas. Great move to get around Favors.
On the other side of the basket, Derek Favors trying to get physical. Valanciunas.
Depth that this team typically hasn't had.
Yes.
Valanciunas sets up Crowder. Catch and shoot 3 and Jay can't pay it off.
Jaeger. I got to brace myself because he's going to hit me with the big chest. And I tell you this much, these are the type finishes.
Melton for 3. Valanciunas weak side rebound. Going to work against Cauley Stein. Hooks it up and in. And Valanciunas on the board.
Phenomenal person, great defender.
15-5 run, and Valanciunas drops the hammer off the setup by Morant, his 3rd assist of the game. He's trying to get into some type of offensive rhythm. There they get Valanciunas involved, and he hooks it up and in. Nabe.
He did, but you see here, we said Valanciunas, Wagner has no chance. They have such good three-point shooters that the game is always in tune.
Valanciunas with the dump off, and Kyle Anderson puts it up and in for his first bucket of the night.
Turn down the pass. Valanciunas doesn't turn down the pass. Finds Kyle Anderson inside.
These were in the playoff hunt till the very end last year under Dave Yeager. They decided to change coaches. And Bielitsa digging at it. Valanciunas getting to the rim anyway.
Valanciunas has the size advantage. The knock away there by Bielitsa. He's got to take that little free throw line, either jump shot or floater off of that screen.
Kyle Anderson with the drop off. Valanciunas reverses. Yes, and a foul. Valanciunas.
In order for the Grizzlies to find winning ways again.
Well, the Grizzlies have only got 16 points for their starters, making 18 with Morant. He's got a dozen. That back cut by John Morant.
Normally in that situation,
2:49, 2 gone by, 3rd quarter. Westbrook trying to post up, good hands by Kyle Anderson. He and Melton converge. Lob for Valanciunas from Morant, and Jonas reverses it in. Back-to-back buckets for JV. By the turnover bug here in the 2nd quarter. Bielitsa. Wow, great defense by Valanciunas. Melton, give back, Kyle Anderson.
Because we played well, you look up at the scoreboard, and you see here, great defense there by Valanciunas that starts a break opportunity that Kyle Anderson is able to finish.
Continues to tell the team he loves the activity on the defensive end. The Grizzlies have forced 14 Lakers turnovers, turned them into 18 points so far. Also, he said, keep making the simple plays. Keep sharing the basketball as they just did there again.
Been Bradley Caruso out, and now Markieff Morris comes in, but what John Morant is able to do, draw defenders. Clock down to 5. Valanciunas against Jones. Oh, what a pass. What a cut. Yes, and a... They're going to call the foul?
Yes, they did call it. Waiting for how long was it going to take to blow the whistle?
The ring, he wanted to make sure that it wasn't called basket interference. And Valanciunas wins the battle for the rebound. That's his 9th rebound of the game. And then finishes on the other end, posterizing. Teams struggling to put the ball in the bucket, both below 40% from the floor, but the Grizzlies with 9 threes in the first half.
What happens if you just come down on the floor and change it and sprain an ankle? And one thing he said was, if that happened, then we missed it.
Now Valanciunas hits the reverse. They don't play a whole lot of it.
They will give you what you want on your offensive end. The thing that you can't give, you don't want to give. Oh, Valanciunas, nice put back there.
Jonas screens and goes to work against Vucevic. Against the double team, yes, and the foul.
And they play on one-on-one. They try to come with late help there from Ross. You see the reach. Valanciunas too deep.
9 points now for Pell. 4 for 4 shooting. 3 rebounds, a block. Oh,
Wow. Valanciunas. This thing has gotten extremely interesting.
Well, and you hope, basically, that was the one thing that Taylor Jenkins wanted to make sure that they got back quickly, was the camaraderie and the chemistry on the stage.
Valanciunas punishing the smaller Rockets inside. To get it to Valanciunas, he has the advantage over Jeff Green. Got the slam there. Robinson with a wide open three. Melton and Allen in for the Grizzlies. Ja,
yes.
Great find to Valanciunas and a foul.
I said they were going to come out. They finished. Let me see. Did they come out? Let me see, Ja.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Well, they also allowed 9 assists to a team that's the worst assist team in the NBA at only 20 a game in the Blazers.
Valanciunas rings the bell for 14.
They've been able to find their teammates, but then also get to the free throw line for 10 free throws. But Valanciunas has been the bright spot, and we talk about all the time.
Dante Murray with the miss, and boy, when San Antonio came to Memphis, shot like 67%. Valanciunas with the slam.
And then you see here, well, this is the drive lay-in for Valanciunas on the drop.
Over the top, Valanciunas dunks and is fouled. Melly was coming in from behind.
Can get this Grizzlies team really going, and hopefully this dunk is that.
Conley with 18 against his old team this afternoon.
And partner, I think these are important minutes here. You don't want the Jazz. Big job there by the big fella. Orchestrates everything. Make sure that they get the shots that they're supposed to get, and the shots that they should be getting should be coming from that man right there, Valanciunas, and one.
Backs off offensive rebounds. Gets one here. A little bit of bully ball, creating space against Noel. And the big bass fisherman gets a big bucket and an and one. Two of their makes from downtown. Anunoby behind the Gasol screen, goes at Valanciunas, and Jonas blocked it. It's out of bounds, and Jonas
throat. See, it's Anunoby here. Takes a move to the basket. You see it, the left arm.
Can attack the paint a little bit better than they did against Toronto today.
Morant to a running Valanciunas with a one-handed slam.
Here in the bubbles, you see here, good drive, timely pass, and you see Gordon Hayward late on his step up there, and because he's late, allows Valanciunas the one-hand finish. That's where this Grizzlies team is right now. So despite not having a good start here with a good turnover by Kyle, they still have a chance. Nice.
Behind the back, Valanciunas puts it up and in. Pretty assist from Kyle Anderson.
See here, it starts with good defense. Kyle's able to come up with the steal. And then the nice behind the back pass, and it was the timing of the